This is RStudio. RStudio is a really convenient tool like Python for Python. You could see here is a really clear interface, and you could easily install package here. We might need ROCR package later, and also you could read in the history like what you did. I already wrote my R script, so I will reload it and on the first step, we will get the direction for where I install R. Then we will redirect R to my desktop, where I store my dataset. After this, we will reading my dataset. This is the name for the dataset, and with header set to true, and with the separation. This is assigned to housing. And after we double click housing, we will get all the housing dataset with 14 variables. And we could run summary for housing. It will provide some important information like minimum or maximum value. After this, we will run the rpart function. Rpart will directly create a decision tree, and in this case, we will using rm and lstat two variables to build in this decision tree, and medv is our target. Also, we are building a classification tree, so we use the method class, and the dataset will be housing. The dataset will be housing. Then we could have a summary for our decision tree. It will provide a whole bunch of information, and if you simply just type in decision tree, and it will show you your decision tree structure in text way. Then you could plot your decision tree with the uniform set to true. Sometimes you might need some other type, like some bigger margin, and the main decision tree will show you it kind of like a title. And we run, and it will have a structure for your decision tree, and this is main. So at this step, you don't have any node information. We could call text function, and with variable decision tree, and use n means you want to label on the node, and this will show the size of the text for the node. And we run this step, it will show all the node information. So how to evaluate the classifier? We could asking tree to predict a label. We know the label, but using tree to test it. Compare the predict label and true label to see whether they are same. Then we could have the accuracy and some other information. So we are gonna to set say to 1, and this you could set to 2 or 3. Then we will call the sample function to create a training dataset. Here which means you are using like 75% training dataset as training dataset, which means the remaining 25% will be the test dataset. Here we are building the other decision tree use our train dataset, and then we could have a summary for this housing tree, which will show the information for this decision tree. Then we are gonna to using this decision tree and the remaining test dataset to predict. So after this, we are gonna to call the table function using using the 25% training dataset, which is test dataset and predict variable. And the table function will compare two vectors as same size and generate how many are they are same and how many are they are different, and it will be shown as confusion matrix. After this, we will have a confusion matrix, and since we are run out of time, and I'm going to show you how are we to do the ROC curve. This is called ROCR library, and use this one to predict some, and then we will plot the line to red, and we